Hi everybody! Today is Monday, which means we are going to do an awesome cooking lesson today. Today we are going to be making a delicious and nutritious snack called Apple Crisp. For this recipe, you are going to need some apples. I peeled them and sliced them. You can have an adult help you with this if you need help. You're going to need some melted butter, some cinnamon, some oats, some brown sugar, some flour, a medium bowl, and you can either have a plate, but I'm going to use a baking dish, an 8x8 baking dish for this one. And you also need your recipe. This is a very important step because we need to know how much of each ingredient to put in our bowl and baking dish. So to start out, the recipe says we need 3/4 cup of oats. So to make 3/4 cup, you need 3 1/4 cups. 3 1/4 cup. So I'm going to take my oats and I'm going to fill it to the top and I'm going to count 1, 2, 3 cups of oats. Then my recipe says to add 1/2 cup melted butter. Here goes the melted butter. And then it says to add 3/4 cup of brown sugar. So we're going to take our 1/4 cup again, and we're going to go into this brown sugar, and we're going to do 3 1/4 cups of brown sugar. Make sure it's packed down. Brown sugar can be tricky. Can trick us. So here's 1/4, 2/4, and 3/4. Perfect. Next it says 1/2 cup of flour. So I have a choice to make. I could either use this 1/2 cup that I have that has butter in it and could be sticky, or I could do 2 1/4 cups and have it not stick to the flour. I'm going to choose to do my 1/4 cup because I don't want my flour to get sticky. So here's 1/4 and 2/4 make a 1/2. Now I am going to mix all of these items together. Could get a little bit messy, and if you make a mess, that is perfectly okay. Because in cooking, sometimes things get a little messy. I'm gonna make sure that the flour is all in. Go way in the bottom. Make sure that butter is getting to every single part. There we go. That's looking good. And there we go. So your mixture should look something like this. And if you want to add a little more butter, you can. Next, it says to add in some cinnamon. And you can add as much or as little as you want. This says a teaspoon. But I'm going to add a little bit more than that. And here it's added with the cinnamon. The next step, it says to take your baking dish or your plate and pour the apples in. Watch this. This is going to be cool. Put all your apples in and make sure it's evenly distributed. And then you're going to pour your mixture on top of here. And you can take your fingers and get the rest out if you need to. Yummy. This looks so good already. Kind of pat it down a little bit. Next, we're going to go to the microwave. We're going to go to the microwave and we're going to put our apple crisp in the microwave. Put it in here. And we're going to go to these buttons. I'm going to clear it because there's some there. We're going to go to time cook. And then we're going to put 12 minutes in here because that's how long it takes to cook, is 12 minutes. And then we're going to hit start. And we're going to wait for 12 minutes. So you might want to find something else to do while you're waiting for your apple crisp to cook. And I'll be right back with you when ours is ready. Okay guys, the apple crisp is just finishing in the microwave. I'm going to get it out. And to get it out, I'm going to use some oven mitts because it may be hot because it's been in the microwave for 12 minutes. Look at this, you guys. Look how yummy that looks. I can take a spoon and I can dish it out. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Those apples look very tasty. I'm going to leave it back in there, though, because it's very, very hot. You're going to want to let it cool for at least 5 minutes. You're going to want it to cool for at least 5 minutes. So I'm going to leave my apple crisp right there for 5 minutes. But I am so excited to see how your apple crisp turns out. Remember, it doesn't have to be in a baking dish like mine. You can just do it on a plate if you want to. Have a great Monday, and I will see all you guys later for our social story. Bye!